British Columbia College is a small populated school. We run the British Columbia Provincial Curriculum from Canada, which has great features that will seek to develop a child holistically. One is child-centered, two is project-based learning, and is bilingual. This school is accredited by the University of Cambridge International Assessment for Cambridge IGCSE, Cambridge Checkpoint, the A-Level, Cambridge International Primary Program. So once your ward gets here, he gets a total blend of academic experience where your child looks beyond the local environment, but looking at being equipped with great skills and values to enable him compete locally and on the global market.
Weather be cold.
I used to have two, but currently one is here. The other one transitioned into one of the affiliates of BCC, which is Ridley College in Canada. To be very honest with you, the training she had here has really helped her a lot. She's really into a huge competition over there, but she's really coping. The training here, the research is putting her high up there, and she's matching them boot for boot.
So today we are going to be doing the simple indicators to know whether a liquid substance is acidic, basic, or neutral.
BCC, unlike other institutions, the leadership is well versed in issues concerning education, particularly emerging trends in international education. Every term, teachers will have to undergo at least 10 professional development programs. There are certain methodologies that are no longer relevant when it comes to teaching and learning. And so we are always careful to ensure that our teachers are brought up to date on their skills and experience so they can meet the ever-changing needs of the learners.
The difference between similes and metaphor is that both of them compare.
Our facilities are just amazing. We have invested heavily into technological stuff that will help children really study hard. For instance, when you talk about our ICT lab, one laptop, one child. And the children are also encouraged on a policy called bring your own device. So our kids are allowed to use their own tablets and iPads and any gadget that will really help them to have a total and an enjoyable academic experience. Each class will have an air conditioner that will create a conducive atmosphere for learning. The children can reason and reason well, and they'll be so comfortable. We have a well-resourced musical lab where they learn various musical instruments practically, apart from the theoretical aspect that they are given. We have a well-resourced art studio where the children do creative art, they do painting, they do drawing, they do weaving, they do bead making, they do basket work, and all of you. Just think about anything that has to do with creative arts. We have multi-purpose science lab that the children can conduct basic experiments to facilitate the understanding of science lessons about certain concepts and principles. We train the children in salsa, we train them in ballet, we train them in contemporary dance, we do indigenous and African dance as well. And these are things to ensure that children are given that total experience.
The school believes in this holistic education. It's not only about classroom. It really develops their child right from the beginning and they become good leaders.
And we also have put measures in place to ensure that their hearts are always developed, are trained. So we have programs like Circle Time, we have morning worship where we take them through moral teachings, we take them through prayers, we take them through singing of hymns and songs and spiritual songs to develop their hearts so they become very compassionate citizens.
I brought Ethan to British Columbia College because of the strong moral values that British Columbia actually gives to their kids. For Ethan to grow up to become a very good leader, I think British Columbia College is the right place.
Security and safety of the child is of immense importance. And therefore, as a school, we have painstakingly put security and safety measures. For instance, aside the security guards that we have who man our gates 24 hours, we also have a 24-hour surveillance system where every corner of the school, from classroom to the corridors to the compound, and even within some yards beyond the school, is under strict surveillance.
I've seen a lot of improvement, especially when you look at the class sizes. The numbers are quite reasonable and the teacher has time for each student.
For the preschool level, we have 2 teachers to 10 students. That brings the teacher-people ratio to 1:5. And this will ensure optimal attention for the children.
Ethan started at a very tender age. At the age of 4 months, he came to British Columbia, and that was where we realized that irrespective of the number of years, British Columbia College is ready to accept you and really help bring up your child. And that's one of the main reasons why we want to bring the second born, that is Ethan's sister, to British Columbia College. If you're looking for any educational institute where children feel safe, where they can learn, where they can actually learn from their mistakes, and also feel free to share their feelings and also grow their personal development, then British Columbia College is the right place to be.
I'm impressed by what British Columbia College offers. I will recommend the BCC system to all, and I wish them all the best. I will encourage the teachers to continue to improve, and I'm sure their standard will be the test for education in Ghana.
I am Benedict Yate, and the principal, the CEO of British Columbia College. And I'm inviting all parents to consider a great educational experience for their wards. And I'm talking about the British Columbia College experience of education.